So, wrestling fans, it looks like Seth Rollins has a torn MCL, torn meniscus, something like that. He's seriously injured. So, obviously, the thing to do here would be for WWE to take the title off of him. That's more or less what's going to happen. I'm not sure how things are going to change now going into WrestleMania, but if I was a guessing man, I would say he's not going to be on WrestleMania anymore. So what do you do with the title? Well, they could have, I guess, some kind of, Royale or like tournament for the vacant championship. But to me, my thing is you got to do something with Damian Priest too, with his briefcase. Because you can't have him, like, I don't want to see WWE have him do a failed cash-in. Because for the past few years, the men's Money in the Bank contracts was just nothing but failed contracts, cash-ins. They even did some dumb stuff where, like, some guy will put his briefcase up on a line in a match and then lose it to some other guy just for that guy to have a failed cash-in. It's dumb. But, yeah, because I thought that CM Punk versus Seth Rollins would be, one of the marquee matches for WrestleMania. That's the story, a match with a story behind it, with Seth Rollins and CM Punk. And they kind of, throwing some dashes of play into that scenario, having them eventually face off. But what now? It gets me upset because Seth Rollins was hurt in this nothing match with Jinder Mahal anyway. That didn't even have to happen. Jinder Mahal just shows up, I guess, more or less as challenges for the championship. Did he even challenge for it, or just Seth Rollins? He's just so eager to put his belt in the line, which is another reason why I don't put him on the same level of champions as Gunther or Roman Reigns. They don't go around just trying to only put up their belts on the line in matches willy-nilly. But besides all that, this match didn't even have to happen with Jinder Mahal. Really? Seth Rollins get injured in this kind of match with Jinder Mahal? This is an epic fail. An epic fail going into WrestleMania season. WrestleMania territory. I'm not even worried about the World Heavyweight Championship because that title to me is the afterthought anyway, if I'm being honest. But it's just the fact that the dream match and the rivalry, the build-up that we could have had between Seth Rollins and CM Punk, are we even still going to get that anymore? The dialogue, the promos between these two, were we just robbed by that because they just had to give us Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal? Come on now. This is just sad because we live in a world where anything can happen. Sadly, this happens. And now a marquee match going into WrestleMania, we're probably not even going to get anymore. Thanks, WWE. Anyways, I know I don't post videos like this all the time. It's just, I really got to try to build up my YouTube, I guess, in the near future, because I want to do stuff like this, podcast, talk about random stuff. Interesting things, like a little bit of sports, I guess, wrestling, anime. That's the main two things I want to juggle. Those are the main two things I like to talk about, but I just wanted to make this video because that's the hot thing that's going on in the wrestling world right now. That and Kazuchika Okada leaving New Japan Pro Wrestling, but that's another story for another time. But like, comment, subscribe. I hope Seth Rollins recover by somehow, some way in time for WrestleMania. Maybe he can still give us a match between him and CM Punk without the World Heavyweight title. Hopefully, but that's it. That's the story. Catch you guys next time. Love, peace, and hair grease.